Hello, everybody. So, welcome to the channel. Same shirt, same day. Alright, we're going to be talking about two kinds of feedback. The first feedback is from your coach to you as a teacher. The second feedback is from you as a teacher to the student. Alright, let's talk about coach feedback. When do you start receiving feedback? Usually it's the real intensive in the first couple of weeks. And you're trying to book some classes. You want to book enough classes that you can take the standby quiz. And after X amount of classes, they'll say, okay, here's the standby document. It's a 6-question quiz, and you have to get 100%. It is not rocket science. So read the document. You should understand that when you book, what this means, blah, 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 blah. So that's the first hurdle. After you're able and you understand how to book and handle standbys, you want to look at going from a sophomore to a junior. Now, is there a set time frame for this? No, there is not. So, what kind of feedback do you get? Personally, my biggest feedback, I think I only got 2 things that are like, Becky, you need to fix this. The first one was, I honestly don't know. Hang on just a minute, let me look. I know one had to do with timing. So we did that. Okay. So we did. It was timing. The big one was timing. So we know I teach level 1s and level 2s. We know at minute 22 you should be at the goodbye song, not before. So what was Becky doing? Becky's efficient. I really am. I take the students, brief time up. I thought I was just doing the words, but I wasn't doing extensions. And I wasn't having as much fun. I was nervous. First couple weeks, I was like, oh Lord, magic ears, because I loved it. But I wanted to do good. And I was like, oh. So coach was like, look, relax. This is kind of where we are in the timing. I need you to spend more time. So take, for example, the first 3 pages. The first 3 pages are done in 3 minutes, 0 to 3. And the first pages, we pull the students up. Hello, what's your name? Are you happy? Good job. All right. Hello, I'm Mrs. Bear. And then welcome to class. Boom, boom, boom. Now, it's easy to keep to the timing with 4 students. Actually, 4 students is easier than 3, 2, 1 student. 1 student is very hard, particularly if they're, a first timer, a trial class. So I was like, okay, so what do I need to do? I was thinking to myself. I looked at one lesson and I was like, okay, maybe say this here. Okay, say this. So I do vocabulary reviews about 3 times within the lesson. So it's not something that pops up on teacher directions, but after we get through the song and the initial page where we're going to discuss what's going on, we start hitting our vocabulary words. And there's usually 3. So I might have jeans, vest, jacket. And those might be my words. Well, it doesn't take long to say that if the students, this ain't their first class. So you might come back and you might say, jeans. His jeans were blue. Good job. excellent pronunciation. So you might say vocabulary word, sentence. If they're struggling with the vocabulary word, we might say jeans. Good job, jeans. Good job, jeans. Jeans. Excellent work. You've got it. So that's another way to handle vocabulary reviews. So that timing was a big thing. And when we got to the sentences in the middle part, and they might say start at number 10, minute 10 to minute 18, and start at slide 13 to slide 28. If you had a lot of slides, and sometimes there's 25 slides, sometimes there's 40. Depends if you got the alphabet or not. So, you need to know where we're going to conserve time and where we need to be like, let's review the vocabulary. Good job. And that, I think, if you get complacent, can be an issue. If you move from, like I do, levels 1 and 2, if I suddenly had to do, like on a standby today, I went and did a level 4. So I actually came in the middle of a class and then had to extend it 2 minutes. And we had gone over the vocabulary words. And I'm like, well, I don't know anything about this class. I don't know the vocabulary words. They're 4, so they don't need to talk to Mrs. Bear. And I'm like, all right, we're going to smile, use the trophy, and then do vocabulary reviews once I figure out what those words are. So we did a couple, and it was math and how much is 80 minus 30 plus 12 and divided by 5, and I'm there going, is there an answer on this? Oh yes, in teacher's directions there certainly are. Math is not my forte, but I winged it and I got 5-star evaluations. So you've got to just come at standbys and come at feedback in a positive manner. I've mentioned this before. I think I've done, hang on just a second. I have taught 134 classes. So we are talking just shy of 140. It'll be close to 140 in 24 hours. It'll be 140. Easy. I think I've only gotten 2 low ratings. One, for my previous background, not this one. I had a bare wall. I had moved my desk and I didn't decorate. I had the hello, my name is Rebecca. And then I had a bunch of these on the walls. If you've seen the previous videos, you've seen these it's very boring. So I asked in the Magic Ears group, and a lady actually uses this. This is a shower curtain. And then I went to the Dollar Tree for the rocket and the little sunshines and this. And I got the map. There's another map I have from the Dollar Tree. This map came from Amazon. There's my calendar. There's a little monkey right there. So there's a few things. And I've got actually, let me see, pull you up. At the top, the alphabet. So you see the other thing hanging up. And yeah. Okay, let me get that straight. So this kind of is my thing. You see the wall outside the shower curtain, but not really in the lessons. So the feedback from the coaches is there if you take it with a good grain of salt. Not, they're out to get me, this is horrible, I'll never succeed. But hey, this is kind of what they're seeing. Obviously, they saw something great in you. You passed the interview process. So feedback just helps you. The faster you incorporate the feedback, the faster you rank up. So take the feedback, do a week, and then say, hey, where am I? And After that week, they're like, we ranked you up. You did what we wanted you to do. I didn't fuss, didn't muss. It was just straight up, go up. So that's not bad at all. So let's talk about the feedback a teacher gives a student. And I'm going to try to do this off the top of my head. So when you go to evaluate your students, some people evaluate the students in between classes. I write like a little note because I choose to get coffee, my soda, the bathroom, blow my nose because I got allergies, talk to Mrs. Bear, ready up this happy sign, and start, getting in the mood for the next class. Go over the keywords and all that other stuff. So I write just a little note, and you click on evaluate, another page pops up, and then you just kind of read through a few things. There's the lesson topic, the keywords, some sentences on the left. There's some paragraphs of stuff you can pick and choose from. So and my feedback is usually around 25 seconds. It has to be at least 20, but cannot be more than 59. So I'm going to try to just give you one off the top of my head. Hi, Evan. This is teacher Rebecca Howell. So what did we learn in class today? We learned the words jeans, vest, and jacket. You did a great job with your positive energy and following instructions. Review the lesson after class to practice more. I had such a fun time in class. You brought great effort. And then it was, thank you for your great work, and I look forward to seeing you again. Click. So you were doing something. It's hello, teacher, boom. I always add in the keywords, but you don't have to. It is, you did this great in class. We will work on this. And then the ending. Not rocket science. It's right there. So if they were very energetic, you would say, you brought great energy to the class, and it was a fun time teaching you new vocabulary. Review the lesson after class to be more confident. I had such a fun time, blah, 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 blah. So you want to give the feedback within 18 hours. Now, the only little crumple in this is there's a new program where a select section of students will have the opportunity to record themselves saying the keywords and for you to grade them on it. If they don't, it'll just go from evaluate to not now. But until then, they have up to 2 hours to do it. So you'll have to wait 2 hours. And that might not be every student, might not be every class, but if you see it, don't freak out. There's an announcement made in the Magic Ears main page, so you just kind of go from there. But go ahead before you get started for the day, before you go to bed, before you do this, before you do that, to get all the evaluations done. They penalize you $5 per evaluation. So if it's 4 children, that's $20. I think that's the way it is, or it's just $5. I'm not for sure, but that eats up your money. I think I've only missed an evaluation one time out of 134 classes, and I did get penalized. And I don't know off the top of the head if it was the 5 or the 20. I think it was just 5. But don't quote me on that. Talk to your coach. So you want to go ahead and get the evaluations done. You will see if you're going to get rated the number of stars, maybe a message, maybe some notation, but whatever. So anyways, this is just a quick video talking about coaching feedback and teacher to student feedback. And this is one of the easiest parts of your job. If I teach 4 classes, it may take just a few minutes, 5 minutes. I mean, it's just kind of goes from there. So I got a rhythm with it. But go ahead and take everything under advisement. What your coaches say. Try to be a good teacher in evaluating your students. Don't overthink it. Just pick a good thing. Pick something to work on. Go from there. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. You have a good day.